30 live sessions. Now we are conducting from the last few days. అవుతున్నాయి లేదా రెగ్యులర్గా 5:30 to 9:30, that is regarding RRB, clerk as well as PO prelim live practice sessions. Clear, the question will be displayed on the screen and you are answering those questions, isn't it? Now today that session will be given live as well. Live kuda untundi. Clear? It doesn't mean that you should be absent to that one. Meer ekkada kurchovali. Meer regular classes will be there, and some students and who left for Karnataka. And for those people, in order to benefit for those people, explain chesthe manaki live session meer participate chesthe vallaki live istam. Clear? Everything will be similar as usual. The only thing is today this will be given online as well. Clear? And you need to come to our team. Now there are some 9 people and they are seated in a straight line facing north and facing south. 9 persons, 2 different directions, definitely under the second priority. Now because it is a clerk prelim rather than a PO prelim. Now if it is of PO prelim, appudu first priority cheyochu. And clerk prelim kabatti definitely under the second priority 66 to 70. Then 71 onwards. 71 onwards, ma dentloki vastundi cheppandi. Now this will be under and first priority and syllogisms. Mostly vehicles are jeeps. What do you mean by this word mostly? Mostly vehicles are jeeps means most is stands for some. Now some vehicles are jeeps. Now these are the vehicles that are jeeps, and only a few jeeps are vans. Now some of the jeeps are vans, some jeeps are vans, but not all. This entire jeep cannot be a part of van. 100% vans are cars. Now this entire van is a part of this car. Then all vehicles are vans is a possibility. Ma vehicles and vans ayya chance undi annadu. Ma chance unda ledam. Now tell me whether we can able to write vehicle like this or not. Yes. Hence it is possible. First one, it is possible. Then coming to the second conclusion, some jeeps are cars. Now jeep is here, car is here, that is definitely true. Hence both the conclusions are true. Both 1 and 2, that is choice 2, question number 71. Then coming to 72, no chocolate is biscuit, and some biscuits are Parle-G. Now these are the biscuits that are Parle-G's, biscuit and Parle-G. And next one, no chocolate is a biscuit, no intersection between chocolate and a biscuit. And next one, all Parle-G are Oreo. Now this entire Parle-G is what? Oreo. Then first one, all chocolates are Oreos is a possibility. This entire chocolate must be a part of Oreo. My chocolate anta Oreo loki ravacha ledam? Yes. All chocolates are Oreos. All chocolates are Oreos. No chocolate is biscuit, and some biscuits are Parle-G's. All Parle-G is Oreo. Fine. All Parle-G is Oreo, and this entire Parle-G is what? Oreo. And if Parle-G anta ela undali cheppandi, Oreo ela undali. Clear? Oreo is. Then all chocolates are Oreo is a possible. This entire chocolate, chocolate ikkada raskovacha ledam? Yes, it is possible. And some Parle-G is not chocolate. Now some Parle-G is not chocolate is a possibility. Now some Parle-G is not chocolate. Some Parle-G is not chocolate means, now if you observe here, now this is the part of Parle-G which cannot be chocolate. That means, can we write all Parle-G under chocolate? Parle-G under chocolate rayacha rayalem. Enduku rayalem? Because some part of Parle-G belongs to biscuit and that part does not belong to chocolate. And some part of Parle-G does not belong to chocolate. Possible or not? Avutunda ledam? Yes. What is your answer then? And now see here. Then first one, these are the Parle-Gs that are not chocolates. Then tell me what is your answer in this case? And some Parle-G is not a chocolate. Is a possible. Possible ainda leda? Clear? And what is your answer? And both 1 and 2, that is choice 2. Clear now? And these are the Parle-Gs that are not chocolates. Ee Parle-G etti paslo manaku chocolate avadu. Kanisam konni Parle-G'lu chocolate ayye possibility undi ani annadu. Idi undi kada possibility. Then next one coming to 73. Now in this 73, all buildings are offices. All buildings are offices. Now these are the buildings that are offices. All these buildings are offices. And only a few offices are godowns. Now these are the offices that are godowns. Only a few offices are godowns, but not all. This entire office cannot be a part of godown. All godowns are libraries. Now this entire godown is a part of library. And some buildings are libraries, that is false. And some offices are libraries, that is definitely true. Hence, what is your answer here? Only 2 follows. Only 2, choice 5, question number 73. Then next one, 74 onwards, inequalities. And inequalities definitely under the first priority. Now in this priority in 74, Majapan, E and M. Now E is here, M is here. Which element is common? B is common. And B is common. That is E and in the place of B, M, because M equals to B. E greater than M, true or false? E greater than M, definitely true. Now the relation between N and D. N is here, D is here. Which element is common? And which element is common? B is common. N to B. N greater than B. And at the same time, D to B, two opposite symbols, so no relation. Hence only 1 is to choice 5, question number 74. Then 75, L and B. L is here, B is here. L is here, B is here. Which element is common? G is common. As G is common, G lesser than or equals to L. And G greater than B, B lesser than G. Hence B lesser than L, L greater than B, definitely true. And next one, P and Y. P is here, Y is here. Now tell me which element is common here? My element common is P to U. P to U, P lesser than U N. Next one, U to what? And U to G, U equals to G. And at the same time, Y lesser than G, G greater than Y. Now between P and Y. P and Y opposite symbol. Opposite symbol, only 1 follows, that is choice for question number 75. Then 76, the relation between V and W. V is a, W is a, opposite symbol cannot be determined. Now B and H, B greater than H is to B equals to H is false. Hence what is your answer? Neither 1 nor 2, choice 2, question number 76. Then 77 to 79. There are some 6 people. Now how many questions? 3 questions. First or the second priority? Definitely under the first priority. Now 6 people, they are of different heights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 6 people, they are of different heights. And N is taller than M, but shorter than L. N is, what is N? N is taller than M and K, but shorter than L. L is not the tallest. M is not the shortest. M cannot be at the last place. M is not the shortest. Then next one, and height of the second tallest is, and L is not the tallest. L cannot be the tallest. Hence where should this L? L must be here. My L ikkada next thing ke and J is taller than N. J is taller than N but shorter than L. Hence where should this J? J is here. My J ikkada N undali. M cannot be the shortest. M is here. Then K is here. Now who is the person left over? O is the person left over. And the height of the second tallest person L is 167 centimeters. And that of the second shortest is 112 centimeters. Then who among the following is the second shortest person? My second shortest person, who is that person? M. M, that is choice 3, question number 77. Then 78. And with respect to the height of the given people, L plus J. L plus J equals to how much? And L plus J equals to 295. L plus J 295 and 295 into Japan 65. And 65 plus so how much? 128. Then M plus N is 232. M is 112. And N plus N. And this will be how much? N plus J. And M plus N is 232. 232 into Japan is 120. Then N plus J, what is the value here? That is now 248. Choice 2, question number 78. And how many people are taller than N? There are 3 people who are taller than N. Choice 1, question number 79. Then coming to question number 18. Now in this 80, how many letters are there in the word hospitality? And now the word is hospitality, H-O-S-P-I-T-A-L-I-T-Y. Now in this word hospitality, and both forward as well as backward. Both forward as well as backward, definitely under the first priority. H-I-J-K-L-M-N-O-P-Q-R. O-P-Q-R-S-T-U-V-W-X. S-T-U-V-W-X-Y-Z. P-Q-R-S-T-U-V-W. And next one I, J, K, L. I and L, there is a pair. Must have been there is I and L. L, M, N, O. T, no letter more than this. A, B, C, D, L, M, N, and so on. And forward, there is only one pair. And again in the reverse, Y, Z. You have to stop at Z itself. And letters are not cyclic in nature. T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. And next one, L, M, N, O, P. L and P, there is a pair. M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And T, no letter more than this one. And I, J, K, L, M. P, Q, R, S. And S, T, U. And so many pairs you have? All. And T, T and Y. Q, R, and U, V, W, X, Y. Now T and Y, there is one more pair. And forward there are two, and backward one. Altogether 3 pairs. Choice 1, question number 80. The next one, 81 onwards. Now in this question numbers 81 to 85, there are 8 people. Now attend a trip in 8 different months. Now 8 different months were given. 8 people attended in 8 different months. What are the months you have? Jan. And next one, March. Jan, March, May. Jan, March, May. Jan, March, May. June, August. Now this is June. And next one is August, September, and November and December. Now altogether how many? 8 persons. Now 8 persons on these 8 different months. 8 persons have attended on these 8 different months. Then coming to condition number 1, September, November and December. Now September, November and December. Then coming to condition number 1. Majapan first one. And L does not go to a trip on January. L, January is ruled out. Clear? L cannot be in the month of January. B attends to a trip in the month which has 30 days. Among this one, B 30 days means June is one. And what is the next one we have? September is the other. And November is the other. And so many possibilities we have? 3 possibilities for this B. And next one, only 2 people between B and J. Now between B and J there are 2. Now here B and J there are 2. Now in this case B and J there are 2. 1, 2, J can be here one possibility. And J and B can be here another possibility. And only 2 people between B and J. Only 1 person between D and F. Now in between D and F how many people? There must be exactly 1. Both D and F attend after B but not immediate. And both D and F attended after whom? Attend after B but not immediate. Now this case is not possible, but not immediate. This is also not possible. Now we have left with the remaining. Clear? Now D and F but not immediate. Hence DRF must be here. One person between D and F, they are not adjacent to B. Hence D and F in these 2 places. And L attend the trip immediately before P. L is immediately before P. L and P must be together. L and P must be together. Now in this case L and P must be together. Now ఇక్కడ మనకి 2 possibilities. L and P, there are 2 possibilities here. And L and P, L cannot be on January. As L cannot be on January, hence L and P are fixed here. And H attended to a trip before N. And H is before N, but neither of them attend the trip in the month which has 30 days. And H is before N, neither of them. And now H is here, N is here. But as N is in the month of November, which is not possible. Clear? Neither of them in the month which has 30 days. Now in this case, H and N. This case is ruled out and H and N is left over. And more than 1 person between N and F. Now in between N and F, more than 1 person, hence F cannot be here. And more than 1 person, F must be in the month of December. F is here. D must be here. Then who among the following attended the trip immediately after N? Immediately after N, D, that is choice for 81. And 82, how many people in between H and B? Now in between H and B, there are exactly 2 people, choice for 82. And the person who attended the trip in September, who is that person? D. D is immediately before whom? Before J. J, and before J, the person who has attended in the month of November. Choice for question number 83. And which of the following person attended the trip immediately after L? Immediately after L, that is P. Now P, the one who was attended in the month of May, that is choice 4, clear, which has 31 days. And 85 odd one out. P and N. P and N there is exactly 1%. D and F. Now in this D and F there is exactly 1%. Now P and H. P and H there is exactly 1%. And H and B. And H and B there are 2%. J and N there is exactly 1. Except choice 4. And in the remaining 1% in between. The next one 86 onwards. Now 8 people were there seated around a circular table. 8 people seated around a circular table. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V and W, they are seated around a circular table with equal distance between them. 8 persons seated around a circular table with equal distance between them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 8 people. And some of them are facing the center while some of them are away from the center. Some center and some are away from the center. And S is seated second to the left of Q, and only 2 persons between S and R. Q and T opposite. R sits in V and R, and V and R faces neither R, P immediate. W faces away from the center. Immediate neighbors of P, V sits out to the right of W. Am I going to start here? Now we need to start with this W. Because in these type of questions, and whenever inward and outward, north or south is given, then first we need to start with the direction. Make it a W. Now we are taking W here. W is away from the center. And V sits out to the right of W. And V sits out to the right of W. And so V must be at this place. V is out to the right of W. And next one, immediate neighbors of P opposite, as many between T and W, as V and P, and so on. Mean they get the information. The next one, SC is seated second to the left of Q. SC is seated second to the left of Q. And only 2 persons between S and R. In between S and R, there must be exactly 2 people. And Q and T face opposite directions. And QT opposite directions. And Q and T opposite. And R sits to the immediate right of T. And R is to the immediate right of T. R is to the immediate right hand side of T. And next one, V and R face same direction as S. Now V, R and S same direction. Now V and R and S face the same direction. And next one, neither R nor P sits immediate to Q. R and P are not immediate to Q. R and P is not adjacent to this person Q. R and P is not immediate to Q. W faces away from the center. Immediate neighbors of P face opposite direction. And P's neighbors. And P's neighbors opposite direction. And V sits out to the right of W we have taken. As many between T and W, V and P. Now T and W, V and P, same number of persons from the right of P and N. From the right hand side of whom? P. And immediate neighbors of V face opposite. And V's neighbors opposite. Am I in the information? Then, with the help of this one, tell me from where we need to start. My can start here then Japani? Then, now R and T. And I mean, related to V and W, and no other information that is related to V and W. The next one, Q and S. Now, Q and S. No, yes? V, R and S are facing the same direction. Now, V, R and S are facing the same direction. And again, between S and R, how many people are there? There are 2 people. And V, R and S are facing the same direction. Maybe they are facing the center or away from the center. And next one, number of persons. Some facing the center, some are away from the center. And next one, T and W, and T and W. And T and W, V and P. Information. And S and R, there are 2 people. And R is to the immediate right of T. Isn't it? S and R is to the immediate right of T. Clear? R is to the immediate right of T. That means T and R must be adjacent to each other. And T and R are adjacent to each other. R unte. Let us take for example. Then if R is here. And T and R are adjacent to each other. And R is to the immediate right hand side of T. And if R is here, then between S and R there must be exactly 2 people. My S ki R ki madhya entamandi unnaru cheppandi? 2 people. Now S can be here and S is here. And if S is here, R S and R, S can be here as well. Amma rendu possibilities unnaya leda? And two possible. Then here, and Q is to the immediate right hand side of S. And Q is to the immediate right hand side of S. Sorry. And S is to the immediate second to the left of Q. Second to the left of Q ante appudu Q ekkada undali. Amma second to the left of Q kabatti Q must be away from the center. Avuna kada? And Q is away from the center. Then who are the remaining two persons left over here? And P's neighbors are facing opposite. And T and W, V and P. Now T and W, V and P. Now V and P can be opposite or immediate and cannot be opposite, T and W. Hence, number of persons between T and W. Amma adjacent kuda undadu. Hence T must be here. Avuna kada? Now two persons between T and W and two persons between V and P. Ma V ki P ki madhya two persons, is it possible? T is already there, right? Now two persons between and T and W. One person between T and W. Now between V and P there is exactly one person P. Ma P ekkada unte migilipoyindi evaru cheppandi? Now P, Q, R, S, T, V and W, U must be here. I mean, inte kada information. Then if U is at this place, ఇప్పుడు V, R and S are facing the same direction. And V's neighbors. Now V's neighbors are opposite and this person must be towards the away from the center because V's neighbors are opposite. Now if S is away, now V is away from the center, R is also away from the center, VRS. And P's neighbors, R and P, no, and which do R and P are not adjacent to Q. Now R and P are not adjacent to Q, this case is not possible at all. Hence, now what are the assumption we have taken? R at this place is not possible. Next R ekkada cheppandi? Then can you take R at this place or not R? Clear? Then if R is here, then next one, T is to the immediate right. Now T is to the immediate right of R kabatti R must be here. R is away from the center, T is to the immediate, R is to the immediate right of T, sorry. And R is to the immediate right of T, T must be facing the center. Saripinda? And T is facing towards the center అయిపోయింది. And next one T and W, same as V and P. And T and W there are two persons and V and P there are two persons, P must be here. సరిపోయిందా లేదా? And T and W, V and P. And to the right hand side of P అన్నాం. Right hand side of P means P must be facing towards the center. Right hand side of P. And next one, and Q and T face. R and P is not adjacent to Q. R and P is not adjacent to Q. And Q and S there must be exactly one. Q and S there must be exactly one. Hence where should this S be? S is here and Q and S will be here. Then now S is seated second to the left of Q. Left of Q means Q must be away from the center. Clear? And next one is అయిపోయింది. S and R there are exactly two people, we have done with this one. And next one Q and T face opposite direction. Now this is also done. V's neighbors are opposite ఇంకా మనకు తెలియదు. T and W, V and V, R and S are facing the same. V, R and S are facing the same direction. And next one R and P is not adjacent to Q. Then U is the person left out. And next one V's neighbors face opposite direction. Now P's neighbors are opposite. T is towards the center, S is away from the center. And V, R, S facing the same direction. S is away. V and R also facing away from the center. Then finally, and V's neighbors face opposite. R is away from the center, U must be towards the center. This is the final arrangement. Done with this? మా ఇంత ముందు సెట్స్కి దీనికి డిఫరెన్స్ ఏం చెప్పండి ఎర్లియర్ అండ్ వీ యూస్ టు హ్యావ్ వన్ ఆర్ ద అదర్ డెఫినెట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. ఇక్కడ ఏమీ లేదు, జస్ట్ V and W were given, there is nothing else was given. Clear? Then who sits third to the right of T? మా టీకి థర్డ్ రైట్ ఎవరు చెప్పండి? U that is choice for question number 86. Then how many people are facing towards the center? 1, 2, 3. There are only 3 persons facing towards the center. Choice to question number 87. And 88, which of the following is true? And R sits third to the left of W. R is third to the left of W. That is false. And 2 people between S and U. That is definitely true. From the right of U. Right of U, yes, there are 2 people. That is choice to question number 88. Saripin 88. And next one, 89. Now in this question number 89, odd or not, S and T, there is exactly one person. W and P, 1 person, V and T, 1 person, P and R, 1 person, Q and V, how many are there? There is exactly 1 person. Now, in all the cases, number of persons is same. Then we need to take the direction. Now, in this direction, what is the direction we have? And S. Now, S is second to the left of T. W is second to the left of P. V is second to the, and V is second to the left or second to the right? Now, second to the right of T. And next one P and R. And P is second to the right of R. And next one Q. And Q is second to the left of V. Amma saripenda? My S is what? S is second to the left of T vastunnadu. And next one W and P. Now W and P. Now S and T, what is the direction? Opposite direction. Now W and P. Now W away, P is towards the center. And V and T, opposite direction. P and R, now they are also opposite. And Q and V. Now Q and V, they are of the same direction. Same in the choice frame, except choice frame. And in the remaining, now these persons are facing two different directions. Here both the persons are facing the same direction. Now this is about 89. And 90th, if all the people are arranged in alphabetical order in clockwise direction starting from P. Now P దగ్గర నుంచి start చేసుకొని clockwise. Now P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. And excluding P, is there any person? No. There is no person remain at the same place. 90, that is choice 3. 91. Now in this question number 91, it is based on letter odd one out. Now D, G and B. D and G difference is how much? Plus 3, 4 plus 3, 7. G and B minus 5. And J and M plus 3, M and H minus 5. E and H plus 3, H and C minus 5. U and X plus 3, X and S minus. N and K plus 3, K and P plus 5. Except choice 5. Remaining plus 3 minus 5 plus 3 minus 5. Choice 1 is odd one, question number 91. Then 92, now here, this is based on individual question. And in the word development, what is the word we have? DEVE, LOP, MENT. LOP, MENT. Now in this word development, all the vowels are arranged first. First, what are the letters that are to be arranged? Vowels. And from, in alphabetical order from left to right. Alphabetical order from left to right. How many vowels are there? There are 3 vowels and 4 vowels. E, 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 O. And all the consonants are arranged in alphabetical order. Consonants in the alphabetical order, then D. And what is the next one we have? L. Next one M, N, and P, and O vowel kada. And P the T, T the V. Then, after this, each letter is replaced with its next succeeding letter. Clear? And succeeding letter, according to then what will be? 7th element from the left. Now 7th, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is the 7th element here? M. And M plus 1 is so much. Succeeding letter plus 1, N is the answer choice. Clear? Directly is asking for the 7th letter. Hence we are focusing on this one only. Rather than finding out the letter for each and everything. Then 93 onwards. Now word formation first or the second priority. And definitely under the first priority. Then 93. Each letter is arranged in alphabetical order within the word. Now within the word, if the letters are arranged, then how many will remain unchanged? And B, U and Y remain in the same order. They were in the alphabetical order. Here H must come before M. And I must come before S. And G, M must come before U. A must be before J. And here G must be before this one. Only one, that is choice 1, 93. And choice 2, 93. 94, all the vowels are changed to next letter. Consonants are changed to preceding letter. Then how many words contain more than one vowel? More than one vowel. Now vowels, if they were changed, they cannot be vowel once again. Are you getting this one or not? Hence you need to focus only on the consonant. Consonant previous one. B minus 1 A. Isn't it? And next one, how many words? Now Y minus 1 X. And here there is only one vowel. Now here M minus 1 L, T minus 1 S, no vowel. S minus 1 R, M minus 1 L, no vowel. G minus 1 F, M minus 1, no vowel. J minus 1 I, and M minus 1 L, only one vowel. And here M minus 1 L and G minus 1 F, and how many vowels? No vowel. Hence, what is your answer here? Now question number 94, none. That means in each of these words, you need to have more than one vowel. Clear? In only two words, we are having one vowel, and in the remaining, zero vowel. Hence, choice for question number 94. And if all the words are arranged according to alphabetical order from left to right, alphabetical order from left to right, then how many letters are there in between the second letter of the third word from the left hand? Clear? Now, all the words are arranged according to alphabetical order. Now, if you arrange them in the alphabetical order, now this is 1, and this is 2, and this is 2, and this is 3. Next to 3, M8 is 4, M8 is 5, and this is 6. Then how many letters are there between second letter of third word from the left? Third word from the left means JM. In this one, second letter is what? A. And first letter of fifth word from the right. Now, fifth word from the right means which one? And second one. Now, in the second one, first letter of second. And first letter means G. Between A and G, how many letters are there in the English alphabet? 1 minus 7, 6 minus 1, 5. 5, choice 3, question number 95. Then 96 onwards. 96, certain number of people. Now, certain number of people are there, isn't it? Now, here in this one, there is no number given. A number is there, you can able to decide whether it come under first or the second priority, isn't it? And so anyhow, you need to start working on this one. I'm going to try చేయవలసిందే. Then, as of now, we have left two sets under the second priority. And first one is rows, north and south, single row. Now, this one, certain number of people. Must start with them certain, and both are of the same difficulty level. And let us start with this one set of numbers. And some of them given. L sits 4 to the right of K. Where is this L? L is 4 to the right of K if K is here. 1, 2, 3. L is 4 to the right of K. L is 4 to the right of K. Only one person between B and K. One person between B and K. B can be either to the left hand side or K is here 1, 2, 3, L. And one person between B and K. B is here. And number of people between B and T is equals to the number of people G and O. B and T equals to G and O. And K is not an immediate neighbor of M and P. Now, K is not an immediate neighbor of these two persons, M as well as P. And S does not sit at the extreme ends of the line. S not at the end. Clear? S is not at the end of the line. And next one, no persons N sit at the extreme. O sits 7 to the left of P. Now, O is seated 7 to the left of P. Now, between P and O, there must be exactly 6 persons. No person sits to the left of M. M is at the left extreme end. No one is at the left extreme. And not more than one person between M and B. Now, in between M and B, not more than one person. That is 1 or lesser than 1. Clear? 1 or lesser than 1. Hence, 1 or lesser than 1, let us start with one person between M and B. Now, 1 to start, they are adjacent to each other, second person. Now, if M is here, then K, B and L. Now, K, B and M. K is not adjacent to M and P. K is not adjacent to M as well as P, and P cannot be at this place. Next one, B and T, G and O. And O sits 7th, and not more than one person. P sits 5th from the end of the line. Now, P is seated 5th from one end of the line. P cannot be 5th from the left extreme. Hence, P must be 5th from the right extreme. Now, if P is here, now 5th from the right extreme, there are 4 persons to the right hand side of P. And then next one, whatever this O, and O is, now between O and P, there must be how many people? O and P, there are 6 persons. Now, if O is here, there are 6 persons between O and P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Amma saripinda? O and P. O and P, 6 persons. B and T, G and O, inka manaki information లేదు. And next one, S is not at the end. Only 7 persons to the left of T. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. and only 7 persons to the left of T. T and L must be adjacent to each other. Amma saripenda? Ma L. And B and T, how many persons in between B and T? And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in between B and T. G and O, there must be exactly 4. And G and O, there must be exactly 4. And G can be either to the right hand side or to the left hand side of O. And next one, Q sits 4 to the left of R. Now this Q is 4 to the left of R unknown. R who is an immediate neighbor of P. R is an immediate neighbor of P. And this R can be either to the left hand side or to the right hand side. Make it two possibilities. R is to the immediate left or immediate. If R is here, 1, 2, 3, now Q must be here, that is one possibility. Now Q and R, we have taken this information. And R is an immediate neighbor. SC is thought to the right of R. 1, 2, 3, SC is thought to the right of R. And SC is not at the extreme end, that is fine. There R ikkada teeskunte SC is thought to the right of R, which is not possible. Hence, this R is to the immediate left hand side of P, that is valid. And next one, P and O, we have done with this one. And Q and R, Q ki R ki ayipinda, and there are 3 persons, fine. And SC is not at the end. B and T, how many people? 4. And G and O, there must be exactly 4 people. And G sits to the immediate right of L. G is to the immediate right of L, G is here. Now G is here between G and O, there are 4 people, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 4 people between G and O. Now this is the final arrangement we have. SPR, QO, and GTL, K, B, and M. Then 96. Who among the following sits 6th to the right of O? 6th to the right of O. O ki 6th right, P ki immediate left hand side, R. R choice to question number 96. And how many are in between T and G? Now in between T and G, there is exactly 1 person, choice 197. Now which of the following is are true? T sits thought to the left of K. That is false. T is thought to the right of K. Only 5 persons in between O and R. Now in between O and R, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is definitely true. And O sits thought to the right of L, and that is false. And what is your answer here? Only 2, choice 2, question number 98. 99. And if all the persons are made to sit in alphabetical order in the occupied places, then how many persons will remain unchanged? Unchanged. Then first we need to arrange all these persons in the alphabetical order. Now tell me who are the persons who have. Now B must be at this place. B is not here. Next to is G. G is not here. Next to G is what? K. As K remain in the same place. And next to K, who is the next person? L. L cannot be at this place. And L. Next one, M is here. M cannot be here. O is here. O cannot be here. Next to O, Q is here. P on the P is here. Next to P, Q is here. Q remain at the same. R is here. Remain at the same. And S is here. T is here. Now how many persons remain at the same? And Q, R, and K. Now 3 persons, choice 191. And 100, odd one out. B and K. B and K, there is 1 person. And P and S, there is 1 person. Q and O, there is 1 person. G and T, there is 1 person. K and G, there are 4 people. Hence, except choice 5. And in the remaining, there is exactly 1 person between. Now, this is about question numbers 96 to 100. Must have been the 96 to 100. Then, now we have left with the very first set. That is from question numbers 66 to 70. Ma 66 hai kada migilipoyindi. Main kedana udresama ide kada. Only one set 66 to 70. Now in the 66 to 70, then there are 9 people. And 9 people seated in a straight line, some north and some south. Now 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 persons, some north and some south. O is at the middle of the line. Middle of the line means O must be at the 5th place. And O is at the middle of the line, only 2 people between O and P. Now P is sir 1 case, and next one only. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now O is exactly at the center. Now O is at the center, and there are 2 people between O and P. P is here. And R sits second to the left of P. And R is seated second to the left of P. P is facing the center. And R is seated second to the left of P. P is P is towards north. Amma saripinda? R is seated second to the left of P. M sits at one of the extreme ends of the line. As M is at the extreme end of the line, M is at an end, either at the left end or at the right end. And L sits sixth to the right of M. My L is sixth to the right of M. Now if M is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or if M is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now two possibilities we have for this one. And immediate neighbors of P and L sits sixth to the right of M. If M is here, there are 5 people, L is sixth to the right of M. And immediate neighbors of P face different directions. P's neighbors. Now P's neighbors, different directions. And next one, P's neighbors, different direction. And immediate neighbors of P, L and R face same direction. L and R. L are same direction. L and R same direction. N sits third to the left of Q. Now this N is seated third to the left of Q. N is third to the left of Q. And Q is an immediate neighbor of O. Now Q is an immediate neighbor of O. Q is here, Q is here. Then N is third to the left of Q. N is third to the left of Q. And N we have two different possibilities. N is third to the left of Q. And Q and N face same direction. Now Q and N same direction. Q and N same direction. Immediate neighbors of L face same. L's neighbors same direction. And M faces south direction. My M faces south direction and M is facing towards south direction. And immediate neighbors of L sits and now sixth to the right of M. L is seated sixth to the right of M. L is facing south direction, M must be here. And if M is facing towards south, and here also M must be at this place. Now if M is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, L sits sixth to the right. Now here also L must be at this place. And L is seated sixth to the right of M. M is at one of the extreme ends. And L's neighbors are facing the same. Now P and R are facing the same direction. And next one, Q and N. Then N is seated third to the left of Q. And third to the left of Q, that means between Q and N, there must be exactly 2 people. Now 2 people between Q and N, is it possible? Not possible. Now here, now 2 people between Q and N. And now Q and N can be here or N can be here. Then 2 possibilities in this case. And L's neighbors, L or R. O faces south direction. O is facing south. And K is not an immediate neighbor of N. As K is not an immediate neighbor of N, then next one. Ma Q ki N ki majra utundi kada, K is not an immediate neighbor of N. Then R, L and R are facing same direction. L and R, Q and N are facing, L's neighbors are same. Ma Q ki N ki majra, now we need to finalize the direction. Isn't it? Now Q and N. Now if you take N at this place, must start N. Now if you take N here, then and N is seated third to the left of Q, Q must be facing north. And Q is facing north, N will be here. Then L's neighbors are facing the same. Now this person must also be the same direction. And if this person and Q and N are facing the same direction, now N must also be facing towards north. And P's neighbors. Now P's neighbors are different direction, this person must be away. And who is that person? K must be here different. And Q and N are facing the same direction. L and R are facing the same direction. L and R, they are facing the same direction. L's neighbors are facing the same. L and R are facing the same direction. Immediate neighbors of whom? P. P's neighbors are different directions. Now P's neighbors are different directions. And K is facing towards which direction? North. Ma K is facing towards north. Ma K north and K to inke relation unda? And next one, Q and N. P's neighbors are different. Q and N, same direction. L and R, same direction, either north or south. L's neighbors and same direction. And immediate neighbors of L, and K is not an immediate neighbor of N. K is not an immediate neighbor. Then who is the person left over? S is the person left over. And number of people facing north is more than south. North is more than south. As of now, 5 persons are facing towards which direction? And 5 are facing towards north. And south, how many must be there? 4. Why it is 4? 1 more than. Yes, 1 more than. 1 more than. That means as there are 5 persons north and 4 persons must be south, and Cell and R are facing towards south direction. Then who among the following people sits second to the right of Q? Ma Q ki second right ever cheppandi? R. R, that is choice 1, question number 66. And 67, how many numbers are sitting between the one who is to the immediate right of S? Immediate right of S and the one who is to the immediate left of him. Immediate right of S, immediate right of S. And immediate left of P, immediate right of S, there are 3 people, 3 choice for question number 67. Then next one, 68. Then in this 68, what is the information we have? And 68, position of N with respect to O. N with respect to O, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 to the right. 4 to the right, choice for 68. The next one, 69. Who amongst the following are the neighbors of the people who should at the extreme ends? Neighbors of extreme, S and P. S and P, choice 3, question number 69. And odd one out, N and L. Now in this N and L, there is 1 person between N and L. M and P, they are adjacent. S and Q, 1 person. O and P, more than 1 person. Number of persons is not constant here. On the next change, then we need to take the directions. Now N and L opposite, M and P opposite, S and Q same direction, Q and P they are facing same direction. And R and Q. R and Q is what? R and Q different directions. Then and S and Q same direction. And next one, O and P opposite. R and Q opposite. M and P opposite. N and L opposite. Except choice 3. The remaining are opposite directions. Here both the persons are facing the same direction. Question number 70, choice 3. Now this is about question number 66 to 70. Then number series, any questions in this? Now 36 to 40. Now in this question number 36 to 40, tell me what is given in this one 36 to 40? Number series and finding out the next number in the series. Now we need to find out the next number in the series. Now 24 and 12, am I in Ravali? Now 24 and 12, number 1 should decrease 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. 2.5 is 90, choice 4, question number 36. Then 37, 113, 49, and so on. Ma 113, 49. Ma 13 and 49, ela raskochu into 3 plus 10 raskochu. Ma ikkada kuda into 3 plus 10 raskochu. Then next one, 49 into 3, 147 plus 10, 157. That is into 3 plus 10 is constant. Then 1 into 3, 3 plus 10, 13. Among the sum. And 13 is given in only in into choice teacher, 1383 and this one. And out of which if you and find the multiplication, then what is your answer here? 1453 is the answer. Clear? 481 into 3. And 400 into 48 into 3 is so much. And 48 into 3 is more than and 1300. The next one 38. Now 38 it must be under difference. Now what are the differences we have? And 61 and 87. Now 26, 26. Next one 87 and 48 minus 39. And minus 39 next one is so much? Plus 52. And that is multiples of 13. Minus 13 plus 26. Minus 39 plus 40. 52 plus minus 65 hour. Now first in all Japanese and minus 13. And 61 plus 13, 74. 74 minus 13, that is 61, choice 3 is the answer 38. Now 39 Japan. 143, 151, the difference is so much 8. And 51 and 78, what is the difference we have? And 27. My 8 and 27, 2 cube, 3 cube. Next one 4 cube, which in the other student. Ma serpenda. And next one 5 cube. 5 cube, 125. 5 plus 2, 2 plus 4, 3. Now 367. Ma serpenda 367. Ma manakavvalsina 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cube. That is 7 plus 6, 13. 13 among the given choices, choice 4. 39 choice 4. Cubes are added. The next one, 75 into 2, 150 plus 5. 155 into 2, 310 plus 5. 35 into 2 plus 5 into 2 plus 5. Now 315 into 2 and 630 plus 5, 635 choice 5. Now this is about question numbers 36 to 40. Clear? Now paper number 74. Any doubts in this one? And next is quant. Next one is what? Next one is quant.